Dear people of the world, this is Hami Bahadori, an Iranian, a Baha'i, and a detainee. I'm sending this message to you from the Great Tehran prison. I need you to spend a few minutes of your precious time so that I can show you only a glimpse of what it means to be a Baha'i in the so-called Islamic Republic in Iran. 5 months ago, the intelligence forces of the IR raided our home illegally. They confiscated our belongings, including books, documents, digital devices, and even jewelry, and arrested me without a judge order. They kept me in inhumane conditions. I was tortured physically and psychologically. They kept me in the cold for hours, didn't let me use the toilet when I needed to, threatened to hang me, and forced me to answer their questions about every little detail of my life. They even put me in front of a camera and told me to say my bail before they hanged me. Then they filmed a forced confession. I was interrogated 15 times in total in about 80 days, and they were focused on me being a Baha'i. They even didn't allow me to have a lawyer for 3 months. At the investigator's office, they forced me to sign papers without reading them. The only thing that they let me read was a paper that was supposed to inform me of my accusations, which was blank. Mahmoud Hajmorabi, the investigator, kept me in custody and sent me to prison before being convicted, and sent my case to the infamous Abdorrahman Salamati. This so-called judge of the IR didn't allow me to. He didn't allow my lawyer to have access to my case or enter his office for more than 2 months. On the night of March 4th, after the news that I was going to be sent to court the next morning. On the morning of March 5th, before the phones were reconnected and without notifying my lawyer, I was sent to the court with cuffed hands and chained legs as if I'm a dangerous criminal. I was then taken to Salamati's office for about 5 minutes, which was the entire court session. It was obvious he hadn't read my case after 2 months. My lead accusation was advertising in favor of the deceptive cult of Baha'ism. I asked for my lawyer, a bail order, and the indictment document in my case explaining my accusation. He only accepted my lawyer and told me I'm going to face 5 years in prison before sending me back. Later that week, he told my lawyer that he's not going to set me free neither by a bail order nor by the generic order of Khamenei just because I'm a Baha'i. Then he set the next court session. During my time in captivity, they kept the contents of my case hidden, and whenever my family asked about it, they got harassed and lied to. They've been told many times that the law does not apply to followers of the Baha'i faith. I have always felt the invisible star that I'm wearing on my chest, and I am proud of it, now more than ever. I will not allow myself to be a victim. I will not stay silent anymore. I ask for justice, and I will fight for it. Now, I ask you to be my voice and help me get the justice I deserve. Also, I encourage my fellow sisters and brothers of the Baha'i faith to speak up even more than they already have.